I mean, you see us, we passed that eye test.
Right.
What does the eye test mean? You pass the eye test because you hit a lot of home runs. I just don't know what the criteria was for every team. It seemed like every team had a different criteria going forward. So if you're looking at overall strength of schedule plus, our RPI, I think was 4. Our strength of schedule wasn't great, not because we weren't trying, is because of it's a pandemic.
Right.
You can't go certain places, and your university doesn't have the money to get you where you need to go. The victims of that were the Big Ten. I thought they really. I felt sick. I felt it was an unfair judgment because you are being forced to play in a conference only type season. What do you do about that except be the best you can be? But how many people watched Michigan play?
Right.
What do you even know about Michigan? I know the history. I know what they look like in 2020. I know what Northwestern looked like. The Pac-12, that was just a travesty. I can't even, and it's not like I'm trying to carry the torch for the Pac-12, but that is unbelievable. It's shameful, honestly, in my eyes, and it's just, I don't know. I want to know. Everyone wants to know, what are you judging all of this by?
Yeah.
You're judging it by, is it different for every team that you look at, or is it the same across the board? If it's the same across the board, the seeding wouldn't look like this. So that's what I'm very confused about. And a lot of coaches are very upset because you're ignoring the body of work that all of us, we have put in so much work, every team in the country, to get through all of this and to have it come down to one night telling you, okay, you're ranked in the top 5, but now, no, we don't think that. It's like, well, coaches think that. Who else knows better than coaches? Because we're playing against each other. So it's frustrating, to say the least. And I'm not just frustrated for any individual. I'm frustrated for our sport. I don't think you sit and watch a softball game and it's dead quiet, where maybe you might watch a baseball game and just not hear much, except, if you're watching TV, you're hearing the announcers and you just don't hear much more sound. I think it brings a different kind of energy. It's like another version of a band with no instruments. Sometimes it makes good noise, sometimes it makes bad noise, but it's noise. And I think noise in our sport is what we've always been about for some weird reason. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. Oh man, we are pumped. We are pumped. So 50%, you can kind of feel, you can feel it. But to have full capacity, I think it's almost like you're going to feel what it used to feel like. It's been a long time since we have felt what it's really felt like. I know masks are kind of going away and things like that. So it's going to look normal. It's going to sound normal. But normal to us right now has been like 25%, unless we go to somebody else's place and they're at a whole nother level of percentage. So this is going to be fun, and it creates momentum. It creates energy. It creates all kinds of things that a team needs when they need it the most. So I'm looking forward to it. Just to feel the roar of a crowd. We felt a little bit of that at the Hall of Fame Stadium, but it was kind of dispersed out there. So it wasn't one big roar. It was, you could feel it, but not at the extent, at a close proximity that we're going to feel this weekend. So I think it really will be a shot in the arm for this team.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.